the Midwest's #1 Chevy dealer 10 years running.
Nothing sounds as good as that opening night, home of the Blues from the crowd at the end of an Enterprise Center national anthem. Hockey is back in St. Louis, and the Blues were looking for their first win tonight against the Seattle Kraken. New season, new captain, and the home crowd loves the C on Braden Shen. Scoreless in the second period a few years ago, that building would have loved a goal from this guy, but Jaden Schwartz plays for Seattle these days. 1-0 Kraken on the Schwartz deflection. Later in the period, get used to a lot of these this year, Blues fans. Kyrou to Thomas, back to Kyrou, and ripped for a goal. Jordan's first of the season. Just a beautiful back and forth tie game. For the second game in a row to start this season, the Blues went to a shootout. Jordan Binnington was outstanding in the shootout, and Robert Thomas rips the twine for the eventual game winner. Blues did lose Pavel Buchnevich to injury, but get a 2-1 shootout victory on opening night. Another game, another outstanding performance from Jordan Binnington.
Unbelievable. I mean, he made some really big saves for us. He stopped a lot of 2-on-1s. Huge saves during the shootout, so yeah, he was excellent.
Yeah, he was unbelievable. I mean, that's what we expect out of him. We know his capabilities, so he's been huge for us the past 2 games, and it's nice to get the job done in front of him tonight.
If it's Mizzou and Kentucky, things are going to get weird. That's just how it is when these two teams match up. We had plenty of weirdness tonight in Lexington between the Tigers and Wildcats. Big game atmosphere on the road tonight. Luther Burden and company looking to get back on track after the LSU loss. For a while, it looked like Kentucky would just roll over them. This Devin Leary scamper made it 14-0. Yikes! But who comes riding to the rescue but the punter, Luke Bauer? The St. Louis kid from DeSmet connects with Marquise Johnson on the fake punt touchdown. Are you kidding me? That sparked the Tigers. Brady Cook to Theo Weiss, and all of a sudden, Mizzou led 17-14 at halftime. Second half, Kentucky up by 1. Cook fakes to Burden, then takes it himself on 3rd and goal. Tigers back on top. They extended the lead on the ground. Cody Schrader with a burst up the middle. Nobody's going to catch him. 19-yard touchdown run. Missouri outscored Kentucky 38-7 after that fake punt and get their first win at Kentucky since 2013. Mizzou gets a huge win, 38-21. Illinois faced Maryland earlier today right here on 5 on Your Side. Isaiah Williams and company needed a win in the worst way. Strong start for them. Luke Altmaier to Pat Bryant, that kicked off the scoring. Second half tie game, Altmaier to Williams, and the St. Louis kid finally gets his first touchdown of the year. Illinois on top. Fast forward, 3 seconds left in the game, tied at 24. Caleb Griffin on to kick the game winner for Illinois, and it just sneaks through the upright. Huge win for the Illini. They walk off Maryland, 27-24 victory. High school football, huge game at Cardinal Ritter, undefeated Hillsboro at undefeated Ritter. Carson Boyd in at quarterback, and he lofts an absolutely perfect pass to Deshaun Stevenson for a touchdown. That extended Ritter's lead. Now stay with this play because you're going to think Jamarian Parker is going to get tackled a few times here, but he simply says no. He stays on his feet, reverses the field, has a huge gain on an insane play. Ritter holds off a second half surge from Hillsboro to win the Battle of the Unbeatens 34-21. Battle of Belleville. Belleville West is building back under new coach Ken Turner, and East could have one of their best seasons in the past decade. Defensive battle early, dueling sacks from both teams. First West, then East coming up here, getting to the quarterback. Lancers got on the board in the first quarter, though. Armand Vincent decides to keep this ball to himself, gets to the edge, and finds the end zone for a touchdown. That East defense stood tall all day long. They shut out West for a 37-0 victory. Good day, no matter who you were cheering for.
Yeah.
Blues win, Mizzou wins, Illinois wins. It's a happy day.
Yep, and a lot of good local teams, too.
Definitely.
We appreciate that. Thank you. Jim, keep in mind,